Check this out. Down in Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis has a really intriguing idea on how to solve that state's teacher shortage, and it's driving liberals absolutely nuts. Watch.
If you served in the military for at least 4 years, were honorably discharged, have taken 60 college credits, and passed a subject area exam, we want you to be able to teach Florida students. Our veterans have a wealth of knowledge and experience they can bring to bear in the classroom, and with this innovative approach, they will be able to do so for 5 years with a temporary certification as they work towards their degree. For too long, the requirements to be a teacher have been too rigid, with union bosses insisting that all educators get certain credentials that often have little impact on teaching performance. Every morning, our students recite the Pledge of Allegiance while looking at the Star-Spangled Banner, and it's fitting that the teacher in the classroom is somebody who took an oath and put his or her life on the line to preserve, protect, and defend our flag and the freedom it represents. From devil dogs to salty dogs and doughboys to flyboys, we respect our veterans and know that they have a lot to offer. Thanks so much, and God bless.
Now, this is a really outside-the-box kind of idea. It gives a temporary solution to this imminent shortage of teachers while also providing jobs for members of the military, veterans who still have that duty and dedication but have had trouble figuring out ways to exercise their sense of service. It's a real win-win across the board. So, naturally, Democrats hate it. Nikki Fried is running for the Democrats' nomination to face up against Governor DeSantis this November. She said, "Let me be clear, we should not be lowering the bar for teachers in Florida." So veterans of our armed services are on a bar lower than your typical elementary school teacher? Like this person?
At least at my teaching job, I'm very out. I wear my pronouns and stuff, and I'm I correct the kids, and the kids have gotten to correcting each other.
Now here's a guy who claims he's a school principal and he doesn't like it. Here's what he has to say. An untrained teacher in a classroom will be a disaster. Meanwhile, journalists also, of course, hate this idea, so much so they're lying about it. Here's a reporter from the Washington Post. Florida is asking veterans with no teaching background to enter classrooms. Now, that's just a complete fabrication. Veterans do have teaching background before they get into the classroom. In fact, here's a list of the criteria for the Troops to Teachers program. Minimum of 48 months of active duty military service with an honorable discharge, minimum of 60 college credits with a 2.5 grade point average, passing score on a Florida subject area examination for bachelor's level. You can see there's a whole lot of criteria there. So they're just lying about it. Now, after all this pushback, Governor DeSantis did what he pretty much does best. He responded.
They would be able to get a temporary certificate, be able to teach, and then obviously work to get their bachelor's degree. And it was unanimously passed by the legislature. You know, some in the media just recently started attacking us over this. They said you can't just put any old warm body in the classroom. And look, as a veteran, I will tell you, the people that serve our country are not just some warm body. They're people that have a lot to offer.
Now, I know the thought of a Marine Corps gunnery sergeant teaching your first graders does conjure some, well, interesting images.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you. Now get up. Get on your feet.
I mean, honestly, would that really be so bad? Let's face it, if Democrats had their way, the only people allowed in a classroom to teach your kids would be an individual with a bunch of letters after their name with multiple advanced degrees and a doctorate in education. You know, like this genius.
So say it with me. Si se puede. The future is ours. Thank you.
Yep, that's right. That's what kind of doctor she is. She has a PhD in education. The bottom line is Governor DeSantis has a pretty creative idea. It passed unanimously in the state legislature. And let's be real. If Joe Biden came up with this idea, not that he's capable of it, the Democrats would love it.